So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the 3 stories I wanted to cover in this video includes Ghost of Tsushima's possible PC release that could hint at the sequel maybe being not as far off as we thought, Fidelity Effects Super Resolution Graphics and Performance Boost tool gets its first test results. This happened yesterday, and Forspoken PlayStation 5's developer is pushing to get the best visuals in any open world title, which is of course very exciting to hear. First, yes or no, is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart the best looking next-gen title out there right now or not? This conversation has been going on in the community, with most agreeing that Rift Apart is the current bar to beat, but I'm curious what you guys think. So comment below, is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart the best looking next-gen title or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Ghost of Tsushima 2 and the original's potential PC release. So the story here is simple. Ghost of Tsushima, along with many other PlayStation 4 exclusive titles, have had the tag only on PlayStation, but that pattern has been changing in recent memory. If you look at the latest PlayStation titles to come out, there is no only on PlayStation tag. Look at games like Returnal, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Sackboy A Big Adventure, and Demon's Souls. All of these titles that are PlayStation exclusive and made by PlayStation Studios do not have the only on PlayStation tag anymore. However, instead of that tag, they do now have the PlayStation Studios symbol on the box to indicate that these are PlayStation titles. That branding seems to be the way Sony is moving forward. Looking at Ghost of Tsushima's situation, that PlayStation 4 box art has changed from being only on PlayStation to now having the PlayStation Studio symbol on the box with no only on PlayStation tag anymore. Now, this could be one of two things. There could be a PlayStation 5 version in the works and the game is set to re-release, or this game could be making its way to PC. It doesn't make sense that Sony would rebrand the box of an old title if it wasn't making a return. For example, Last of Us 2 came out around the same time as Ghost of Tsushima, but it doesn't have a new box art with the PlayStation Studios logo. Now, what about the sequel? The sequel to Ghost. I bring that up because of the Horizon Forbidden West situation. The PC release of Horizon Zero Dawn went live on PC last year, and the sequel is coming out hopefully this year. I know we also have Days Gone and Death Stranding, but those are different situations compared to Horizon. Days Gone didn't get received as well, so this is maybe Sony trying to make more profit off of it. Same with Death Stranding in terms of sales release. But looking at Horizon, that was received well and sold a lot of titles. So if Ghost of Tsushima does come to PC, there's a possibility the sequel might not be as far off as we thought. Some might think that's too early, but remember, they have the engine and foundation for Ghost of Tsushima, so a sequel doesn't need to take 5 years to make. 2022 could be when we hear more about the sequel, and we know the studio for a fact is working on something Ghost of Tsushima related with an online component like the original, thanks to the job listings that we've seen thus far. I personally loved Ghost of Tsushima. I know you guys did as well, and its online co-op mode, me and my friends played that so much, so I'm definitely excited to see what Sucker Punch has for us next and what it could be in relation to Ghost of Tsushima. Now, diving into the second story of the video, graphics boost test results. So yesterday we received many videos across the internet showcasing the results of using AMD's FSR tool. FSR, or Fidelity Effects Super Resolution, is AMD's alternative to DLSS, and both of these are essentially upscaling technologies that try to keep picture quality and boost FPS performance. This tool is currently available on PC, but it's coming to consoles as well. It's also up to the developer to use the tool for their game or not. But getting back to the main topic here, FSR released yesterday, June 22nd on PC, and tests went live for several games. From what I gathered from these videos that I watched is this: FSR has 4 modes: performance, balanced, quality, and ultra quality. The conversation I've seen so far has been focused on how much picture quality loss is okay based on how much performance you gain. So I'll just make that clear again. How much picture quality loss is okay based on how much performance you gain. So FPS you gain. The results I saw were that quality and ultra quality, those two modes are pretty good. The picture quality loss isn't as much compared to how much performance you gain, especially all the ultra quality mode. I've seen some say it gets close to native 4K. The lower end modes, performance and balance, seem to be the ones I've seen people mention as not being worth it. The picture quality loss is too great and the performance you get for that trade-off isn't worth it. This all, of course, also depends on the game, but more consistently, these have been the results. For us on the console space, we don't need insane FPS counts. I think most of the gamers out there on the console space just want 4K at 60 frames per second consistently across the board. With AMD FSR at ultra quality mode, for example, that's possibly achievable, but you clearly can go higher in terms of FPS. On the console space, I don't think we'll get all of these performance modes options. Maybe we will. I don't think we will. This seems to be more a PC thing, but we'll see when the feature comes out to games on the console space. Games like Call of Duty or Battlefield 2042 seem to be great candidates for a feature like this to keep those high visuals but also push higher frames, considering they're both first-person shooters. It's looking good so far from what I've seen for a first iteration of the tool, and again, we'll see how this plays out when it comes to the console space. But you guys let me know if you think Fidelity FX Super Resolution is going to come to consoles this year or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the final story of the video, PlayStation 5 console exclusive Forspoken is set to achieve the best visuals of any open world game according to the developer. Forspoken, for people who don't know, was originally called Project Athia and was revealed last year at the PlayStation Showcase. The name was changed to Forspoken earlier this year, and the game is set to launch in 2022. Luminous Productions, the people behind the game, had their head of the studio, Takeshi Aramaki, hopefully I said that correctly, recently discussed the benefits of AMD's FSR tool and how it has benefited their game. He stated the following, reading from Games Radar: "Our studio's vision is to create games unlike anything experienced before, fusing the world's latest technologies with art. Implementing cutting-edge AMD technology in the development of Forspoken is an embodiment of that philosophy. With Forspoken, we are aiming to achieve the highest quality visuals ever seen in an open world game." Looking at the game myself, I personally want to see more, but it does look visually impressive, and to hear they're trying to set the bar for an open world game is of course a very exciting big goal. In terms of FSR, Fidelity FX Super Resolution, this game is releasing on PC as well, and I assume by 2022 FSR will be on consoles as well, so this tool will probably be used on the PlayStation 5 version as well. But you guys let me know if you're interested in Forspoken or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "The Frame Wars Continue." This is obviously in relation to FSR, DLSS, all these upscaling technologies giving us these performance boosts. So if you're excited for that type of tech being used in future titles, destroy the comment section with "The Frame Wars Continue," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.